He's just what a young man ought to be. Sensible, good-humoured.
Handsome, conveniently rich.
You know perfectly well I do not believe marriage should be driven by thoughts of money.
Only the deepest love will persuade me into matrimony, which is why I will end up an old maid.
You were right. This is a dangerous kind of game. I don't want to play anymore.
What do you want?
I want something real.
Excuse me. I am honoured by your proposal, but I regret that I must decline it.
I know ladies don't seek to seem too easy.
Mr. Collins, I am perfectly serious. You could not make me happy, and I'm convinced I'm the last woman in the world who could make you happy.
I flatter myself, cousin, that your refusal is merely a natural delicacy. Besides, you should take into account that despite your manifold attractions, it's by no means certain that another offer of marriage may ever be made to you.
Mr. Collins!
So I must conclude that you simply seek to increase my love by suspense.
Sir.
According to the usual practice of elegant females.
Sir. I am not the sort of female to torment a respectable man. Please understand me, I cannot accept you.
Hey, Jane. Ex-boyfriend alert.
Hey, Horseface.
Jimmy, what are you doing here?
Well, I heard you broke up with Greg. So that means you're free to go bowling tonight. Whoop.
Jimmy! You know what? If no was unclear last time, I don't want to see you again.
I picked you on purpose, Jane Hayes. 30 plus, clock ticking. I'm as good as it gets, baby.
To be married?
Yes, of course, Lizzie. What other kind of engaged is there? Oh, for heaven's sake, Lizzie, don't look at me like that. There is no earthly reason why I shouldn't be as happy with him as any other.
But he's ridiculous.
Oh, hush. Not all of us can afford to be romantic. I've been offered a comfortable home and protection. There's a lot to be thankful for.
Charlotte.
I'm 27 years old.
Will you dance, Mr. Darcy?
Not if I can help it.
Do you really believe, Mr. Nobley, that you can know the worth of a person at a glance?
Can you tell me that within the first few moments of meeting each person in this room, you didn't form firm opinions of their character?
Well, it'd be a shame if my first impression of you proved correct.
I wonder who first discovered the power of poetry in driving away love.
I thought that poetry was the food of love.
Of a fine, stout love, it may. But if it is only a vague inclination, I'm convinced one poor sonnet will kill it stone dead.
So what do you recommend to encourage affection?
Dancing. Even if one's partner is barely tolerable.
Perhaps I don't find the conversation of women to be stimulating.
Oh, I just can't imagine why you're still single.
Don't say ring on your finger.
Nobly.
No, it's all right. I asked for it. I am single because apparently the only good men are fictional.
Touché.
These are the kind of little delicate compliments which are always acceptable to the ladies, and which I conceive myself particularly bound to pay.
How happy for you, Mr. Collins, to possess the talent for flattering with such delicacy.
These pleasing attentions proceed from the impulse of the moment, or are they the result of previous study?
They arise chiefly from what is passing at the time, and though I do sometimes amuse myself with arranging such little elegant compliments, I always wish to give them as unstudied an air as possible.
Oh, believe me, no one would suspect your manners to be rehearsed. My eldest sister is currently in London. Perhaps you happen to see her there.
I haven't been fortunate enough, no.
You play the pianoforte, Miss Bennett?
A little, ma'am, and very poorly.
Oh. You draw?
No, not at all. Lady Catherine, I'm not afflicted with false modesty. When I say I play poorly...
Come, Lizzie. Her ladyship demands it.
I only really know one song.
Play that one, then.
Surprising. So I'll just play that. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. I am getting so hot, I'm gonna take my clothes off. I think I will retire early. That was friggin' awesome.